Thank you, thank you. And the first one's just going to start it off with Welcome to America.
Edward 286-5435.
Negative.
Back on Pence Road, back in 2003, there was a little boy, and that boy would be me. The only thing different was the color of his skin, and to this fucking day it's so damn hard to make a friend. I wonder why, I wonder why, I wonder why it's like this. Or am I still going through this quarter fucking crisis? If I don't put an end to this, I know somebody will. But I am not the one to make the shot and make the kill. Moved up to Washington, that's when it changed. But something even worse, they couldn't say my name. So I tried my best to pronounce it either way. They wouldn't, I said fuck it, it's Patrick anyway. So I finished high school all up in the West. Had to switch schools, it's probably for the best. There I was sitting in the back of every class, writing down raps that had nothing to do with math.
In America.
I got to hang out with the kids.
In America.
That in itself was an earned privilege.
In America.
Everybody loved my shit. I went to Mountain View, remember all the hugs I get?
In America.
I got to hang out with the kids. That in itself was an earned privilege.
In America.
Everybody loved my shit. I went to Mountain View, remember all the hugs I get? A decade and a half later, back in California, closer to the road I used to live on, like I told ya. Special moments caught on camera up here at the lake. I'm just so disappointed, people act like I'm a fake. I had no clue what to do until I met Dan and the rest of the band, and we all took a chance through the raps and guitars and the drums at the pad. Now I'm taking pictures with them like I'm part of their band. Something like that only happens once in life, so when it does you better hold on with your might. Cause one day you may wake up and realize that it's gone, leaving you confused like what did I do wrong? But deep down in your heart you know you're not to blame. Somewhere along the road you gotta accept the change, and if you can't do that I suggest that you grow up. I wrote all the chapters before I fell from above.
In America.
I got to hang out with the kids.
In America.
That in itself is an earned privilege.
In America.
Everybody loved my shit. I went to Mountain View, remember all the hugs I get?
In America.
I got to hang out with the kids.
In America.
That in itself is an earned privilege.
In America.
Everybody loved my shit. I went to Mountain View, remember all the hugs I get? So as I wrap this ending up, I got a few words left to say. This goes out to my friends who went to KMBA. Remember when I used to talk about who Johnny was? Johnny Boy, John LP? Yeah, I think that's who he was. Every day at lunch, correct me if I'm wrong, he would play his black guitar and all the girls would swing to all his songs. He'd always have a smile on in class with his close friend, but outside I'm always talking about some chick's ass. That's how it be the rest of his career. Not knowing the rest of life that he would have to fear. Always being told to just get over it indeed. And the moment that he did, it felt like he was free. It's present day, now I'm writing down these raps, holding on to moments that I truly want to last. And if I truly want this, then it only starts with me. I told you that I'm living 8 Mile, can't you see? Back in Black Diamond, I'd be writing every day. I think of all the words and all the battles I would slay. I remember one day, particularly after school, you're gonna be famous one day is what she told me in my room.
In America.
I got to hang out with the kids.
In America.
That in itself is an earned privilege.
In America.
Everybody loved my shit. I went to Mountain View, remember all the hugs I get?
In America.
I got to hang out with the kids.
In America.
That in itself is an earned privilege.
In America.
Everybody loved my shit. I went to Mountain View, remember all the hugs I get?